Rogov. Andrzaldi versus Kleinschmidt. Lin Shinyi versus Lagain Ismail. Watu versus Mosisis. And Minyasa versus Kulesi. So some tough matches up there. Some juniors up against some juniors. This is going to be a humdinger, ladies and gentlemen. Right. So let's have a quick spizz. Let's see what looks interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Not too much action going on. I would assume that the Charlton Niasta game looks interesting. Saudi. This looks like the interesting game. Charlton. This looks like the game to watch for a bit. See what's cracking on over here. Hmm. I suppose if you look at this position, ideally you would play knight here, but it's got nowhere to go from there. Knight f6, also not really anywhere to go. You don't really want to trade close this bishop or this bishop up. So this knight is a bit of a handful. This bishop is quite nice, but if you look at white's position, this is a handful, that's a handful. Yeah, it can go there and there. This can go there and there. That can go there and there. So white pieces do have a little bit more freedom. And yeah, I mean that's expected. Look at the threat on h3. Hmm. This king isn't castled. King h2. I mean, again, I think it's played very, very quickly. But king h2. I mean, I get he wants to do this, but at least with king h2, I hope he's looking at playing a move like f4, trying to get to that enemy king. Because the king is in the center, the knight isn't doesn't really have any good places to go. I would expect knight f3 to come out now. Knight f6. Hmm. We have a game finished already. Eugene versus Clausen went down very quickly. Whoa. What has happened here? Did a cell phone go off? I mean, that's a very unusual move there for starters, and there's only two moves being played, and the game's over. Did the cell phone go off? That is that is very very strange. Very very strange. Hmm. So knights come in here. I don't think you have a choice. I think you have to play knight takes because you really want to play this move. Knight takes, pawn takes. If knight takes, bishop takes, you just play knights here. And then you're getting your pieces unraveled. Knight takes, pawn takes, e5. I think that's what we're going to be looking at here. Setting up for the next one. Hey, Jan van Hoof, how's it going? Let's see if I can find out. Let's find out what happened in that crazy two move game. Why all the all the white pieces of the back rank? Yeah, no, I mean, it doesn't look pretty, does it? It doesn't look pretty. Let's go through this a little bit. You see, now I have a problem with the variation where you're playing bishop here, and you've got a pawn here. That always is a problem for me. Anyway, so okay, that's where the first piece went, and yeah, there it is. It's takes, takes, takes. So I don't want to play knight here, and the reason why I don't want to play knight here is it's only access for my queen and my bishop. But maybe knight here, f5, f4. We're looking quite solid. He's pretty untangled though, if you think about it, because the knight can go there, queen, bishop here. Yep, got to get that bishop or c1. I agree. Um, but black can't do anything about the fact that the bishop's on c1. You know, you look at weaknesses and you go, all right, so he's got a weakness there. What am I going to do about it? Bugger all. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't break into attack. You've got your own problems. Yeah, you've also got your own problems. The knight's undeveloped. The king's in the center. I mean, this is the reason why I think white has to play the move f4 here. I mean, I'm almost, you know, flat-footed want to play f4 here. And this move is not going to help. If you play f4 and they play e5, that's perfect because the knight goes to c3 and straight into d5. So, you know, I get that black is the stronger player, and but I want to point out that Andre Skitter, I mean, he's got years of experience behind him as well. I mean, he's probably played games like this 1,000 times. So, you know, it is tough. The thing is, White's not pressing at the moment, so he doesn't need to worry too much. But I really think the move f4. I think the two choices here is knight c3 and f4. I think those are your two choices. Black really needs to develop, but also look at when Black develops. Let's say the knight goes to f6. Where is it going to from there? It can't go there. It can't go there. It can't go there. Okay. All right. It is confirmed that the game between Eugene Milford and Calvin Klaassen, the cell phone did go off, and therefore game is over. Okay, I am getting confirmation on what happened, but it does seem to be a cell phone scenario, and that's unlucky, Eugene. We feel for you. Yeah, Queen E2. Oh, there you go. Queen E2's played. I, you know, I'm like one of those people. Like, was Queen E2 necessary right then? And I'll tell you why is Queen E2 necessary right then? Because if you play Knight C3 takes, Queen takes. Knight C3, their knight can go into that gap. Whose phone went off? It seems to be Eugene Mulford versus Calvin Klaassen, because I'll just show you. This is the game. This was the game, and game over. And White loses. So I'm just waiting for confirmation. I'm not there, guys. I've got to send messages and find out. So yeah, ish. I think every chess player knows that feeling. Ah, my phone, my phone. Rule of thumb: just leave your phone in the car. Leave it with someone. I like Queen E2 from the standpoint that White can get Bishop D2, Bishop C3, and and trade for Black strong. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, absolutely, Bishop, absolutely. Um, and isn't that the beautiful thing about chess, right? Everybody has a way of dealing with a situation, right? Um, you want to trade off the bishops. I want to hold my bishop. I want to get my knight in. I want to keep. It's so. That's what makes the game so interesting. But yeah, bishop d2, and I think you're right. Queen e2. He's going to go bishop d2. He's going to go here. He's going to go here. He's going to play here. And yes, um, I will also agree with you that trading the bishop here for black would be bad and better for white. Absolutely. No doubt. You get this bishop off. And why? So this is the thing. We all go, oh, we need to exchange a strong bishop. Okay, but why? Well, to exchange it, these squares become weak, which makes castling kingside even weaker. So not only is this king in the center, by getting rid of the um, getting rid of um, the black squared bishop, we we create more weaknesses. And yeah, there it is, bang. Yeah, absolutely. The bishop runs back to g2, and again, it is a concern when you play a move like queen e2 that the bishop's going to go back to g7 and hold there. Is it such a bad thing? No, I don't think so. Because again, like you said, white needs to develop. Now we can play bishop g5 with f4 um, as our support. Just play knight f6 on bishop d2, bishop c3, I guess. Yeah, you see, now I want to change the idea. I want to play bishop g5 here, right? Bishop g5, f4, or queen d2. Put the queen back on d2 because then I'm threatening bishop h6. Um, man, I really want to play this f4, man. I want to play this f4 so badly. I'm itching to play f4. and I'll tell you why I'm itching to play this f4. It seems like you're pressing too early, you're pushing too far. But think about it in a little bit further than just the f4 move, right? F4, um, you're opening up these two files, and where's the king? Right here. So you want to get at the king, you know. So yeah, no. Look, I won't say black's winning. I won't say white's winning, but I say that white's. Um, yeah, I think f4. It's one of those moves. I naturally, when I play games, look to play f4 and things like that. So I think f4 again is one of those moves where if you don't naturally play it, you're not going to look at it instantaneously. You're going to look at other options, and like you said, bishop d2, bishop c3. Um, I've sort of looked at bishop g5 now. It's got a risk factor. I think that's the best way to put it. It's got a risk factor to it. F4 is definitely a risk factor. I think also by playing the move F4, you're signaling to your opponent, I'm playing to win. I'm not sitting here and grinding out for a draw. I'm coming for you. Might get trapped. Well, I mean, I looked at that. So bishop g4 here, f4, f6, bishop h6. It doesn't look pretty, does it? It doesn't look pretty at all. Um, but you don't play um, and no G5. Yeah. What happened to the Nico Martins game? Nico Martins? Oh, it's still playing. You want to have a look at it? Let's have a look at it. I'll give you a Nico Martins. Did he hang his queen? All right, let's go have a look. Let's go have a look. No, there's no hanging of queen here. He just bishop takes. What? What? Oh, what is that? No, that's a board error. That's going to be a board error. That's going to be a board error. I mean, yeah, because I mean, why wouldn't he play knight takes or pawn takes? That's a glitch. That's definitely a glitch. But there seems to be a long issue here because Rogov hasn't played a move for a while now. 20 minutes he hasn't played a move. And I mean, surely bishop just takes queen. Or am I missing the bigger picture here? So I think this board's got a glitch on it. I think the Nico Martin game has definitely got a glitch. Um, well, let's go have a look at the GM game. Let's go down the games a little bit and see what's happening on the top boards. So wow, smokes, what's going on here? Waylon Brander. This looks like Ray Lopez, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Ray Lopez. You look at this position, looks very Ray Lopez-ish, right? With except there's no a6. Okay, so maybe not a6. But yeah, bishop here and bishop here always gives you that little sense type of thing. Um, e5. Oof. Where is that knight going? You wouldn't expect the GM to show some mercy, would you? Okay, so the knight can't go there. The knight can't go there. Okay, no, it can't. That pawn drops. Knight has to go there. Then you've got to be very concerned because there is this move. that can come at the right time. Knight d7, 94. Ish, ish. Now bishop d6, knight east, knight d6. Oh, enough, 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 enough. Yeah, I feel pain. I feel pain right now, man. Even my ego's hurts. No, 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 no. White's not looking winning. White's winning. White's winning completely. No, no. Let's rephrase that. White's dominating. Dominating. You're being too kind, GM Wade. Not strong advantage. Dominating. We use big words for big positions, and this is domination. And you know, for a player like Brand Wayland, this is great though, right? This is great because normally with South African chess in particular, we don't punish the small things, right? This GM is going to punish you if you make the smallest error, and that small error can be just a, you know, just a blockaded bishop, right? Just a blockaded bishop, and he's going to make you pay for it. Um, yeah, but even if you don't play bishop b6, even if you play bishop f8, the knight's still going to go here. The knight's still going to. Queen b6 doesn't help you. The problem is you got two knights that hover the square, right? It's got two knights. The big you well spotted there, Jan van Hoff, is that knight e4. Knight e4 is just painful. And let's go back a little bit and just look at this carefully. Where is this knight going? Right? Because that's the first thing you're gonna do. Is what am I gonna do with my knight? Well, you ain't going there, mate. You ain't going there, and you ain't going there. You definitely don't want to go there because you're gonna drop this pawn, right? So that leaves you with this square here. And knight d7 is not looking pretty. There is nothing pretty about that position at so. Yeah, but knight d5, knight d5, knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, and I've got a huge advantage. I don't have a small advantage. I have a huge advantage. Isolated pawn, picked up pawn. Black's knight be in some trouble. Yeah, I think trouble again is a very, very nice word. I I think we can use this in Capetown terms. It's cooked. His goose is cooked. Right? Anyone want some night fried meat? We got some being served here. Some night fried meat. Yeah. Look, I think that is I think that's the best option you've got. To be honest. Um, but here's the funny thing: I don't have to take you. I don't have to take. I still got 95.
Attention, we are being followed.
Thanks, GM8, for the follow. I really appreciate it. I've still got knight here. You know, I still have this move. Yes, this is a threat as well, so you've got to be careful. Um, and just by the way, there's some other nasty ideas. Knight takes g7 is hovering in the wings. It's not ready. It's not ready, but it's hovering in the wings. It's hovering in the wings. I mean, especially with bishop here, and you can somehow get the queen to h6. So there are. When I say why it's dominating, I'm not saying because he's the GM or anything, but he's got so many options that he can play. He's got so many ideas, and you know, this is this is in all fairness, um, Black is dangling, right? He's dangling. He's a piece of meat waiting for the lion. Here we go. So yeah, I mean that is the most logical, right? Knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, pawn. Pick up the pawn. It's okay. You've got a nice advanced pass pawn here. Um, You've always got this move to chase the bishop. Um, this knight g7 is still hovering. Knight g7 is still hovering. Well, okay, I'll tell you what, I don't normally put the engine on, but let's go have a look, right? So knight d5, what is the best option? Yep, you're right. 94 is stronger. 100%. 94 is 100% strong. But I think 94, I was very worried about this move. But it doesn't matter. Bishop takes, it doesn't work. So bishop f8 and then knight into the gap. Yeah, I think 95 was stronger. Yep. F was defended twice. Yeah. Yeah. I said I was worried. I am a little worried about the move, you know what I'm saying? But now you can, okay, I can switch this off. But now you can play b4. Now b4 is hurting. There it is. Bishop here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, look. And the thing is, you know what the GM is doing is, say his advantage is this big. He's doing this. Slowly increasing the advantage. And that's what they do, isn't it? Well, yeah, once they got the bit between the teeth, it's nothing for you. You get nothing. So yeah, no, absolutely spot on here. Um, all right, so happy with the GM dominating there. Let's go look at Banella and Andrew McInnes. And what do we got here? Sure. Who likes G5? Even knight d6 f5. Yeah, no, there's just so much there. Um, that pawn on G5, man. Oh man, that pawn on G5. Again, like it's all nice and pretty and it looks beautiful for whites, but how are you breaking in there? Like, really, how are you getting in there? You have to get your knight to that square, which is covered by that bishop. How are you doing anything here? And you can't play this. F4 here just does not work. So what do? C4 is not an option either. You got to be very careful with a move like C4. But I think that's what. Oh, you know what you do. Mm. How about a move like this? Bang, rook to C3. Just play rook C3. Mm, mm, mm. Rook to C3. Yeah, rook C3 does the same thing. Eh? How's that for a nasty? We're not going to give you anything here. And the worst part is, you got rook c3, um, maybe queen d7, rook c8. Then that's a problem. Then c2 is a problem. Just suffocate white. Absolutely dominant. Yeah, I actually want to see if he's going to play rook c3. Oh, knight b1. Yeah, knight b1 is nasty. Yeah, rook c3, knight b1. That's just nasty. It always looks better than it is, right? Always looks better than it is. It is kind of sad, yeah. I just want to see what he's going to play here. Your knight f5 is also quite interesting. Knight f5 is very, very nice as well. See, what I like about knight f5 is it stops c4. Pawn takes, queen takes d5. Yes, there is this move as well, so you've got to be careful. But then you've got rook c7. Gets messy. Gets messy. Yeah, black looks okay. I won't say comfortable because I think this position is one of those positions quite critical. You've got to find the right plan. Um, yeah, the ostrich. No, it's birds in the background. Well, Dragov is going to win. I think Benella should take this one. Let's have a look at Rogolf against Sujay. Again, you know what fascinates me is you look at these positions and um, you think back to the Rapid Masters, the Blitz Masters, the World Championship matches, and all the rest of it. And no, Sujay is good, man. Well, that's it. Sujay is good. No. Don't write off Sujay. He's a really talented youngster. Look, you're not going to play in the A section if you're not any good, right? So, no. This guy can jam. Look, he can. He's the youngster, so he can also have his moments, right? But Matvey is going to have he's going to have a game today. This is this. If anything, this is one of the games where I think a draw could happen. It just depends how well Sujay plays. And here's the thing: when you are a good player and you get white, you've got to get some advantage there, right? You've got to put the seeded player under pressure when you've got the white pieces. It is very rare for a non-seeded player with the black pieces to apply pressure to a seeded player, right? So you've got the white pieces, you've got to apply the pressure. Um, and this is again a very very nice move. You're enticing g6. That's what you're doing. You're enticing g6. So I think this board, could have an upset. Could have an upset. Um, yeah, no. Take nothing away from anyone. Take nothing away from anyone. These guys are good. These guys are good. All right. Tatu, who had a nice win earlier, is up against Keith and Blackwood just castle though. Yeah, yeah, but I'm still going to play knight f4. Yeah, I'm still going to get my knight to f5, and you've got to be careful because knight f5, knight d5. Yeah. But knight there, bishop there, knight here, sacking on h6. Sacking on h6 is always looking beautiful. It's always looking beautiful. All right, let's look at Keith and Tatu. Oh man, Keith is a whole piece up here. Keith is a whole piece up here. I think you're waiting. I don't think you're happy. I don't think you're waiting. I don't. And also Bishop C7. So let's go back there just to go back on that. So Bishop C D6, the Rook E3, beautiful sacrifice. Yeah. So the problem with the bishop going to C7 D6 is now you've got a bishop out of the game. So remember that, right? The bishop's going to be out of the game. I don't think you can play bishop C7. I think you've got to play bishop E7. but even on e7, it's not comfortable. So knight h4 is making Matfi think. So yeah, this one, no, he's not. He's not a piece up. He's two pieces for a rook. Sorry. He's two. How did he go two pieces for a rook? Hold on. Rook e1, bishop h3 takes. There. Takes. Oh, here. Okay. That's how. But two pieces for a rook, and like I've got knight here now. Knight there, hitting that. No, white's fine here. White's fine here. You just got to be careful, right? You just got to be careful. As no huge advantage to white. Huge advantage to white. 2 points to white. Easy. All day long. All right, let's go look at Charlton and Andre Skitter. Oh, this was the game we looked at. And there it is, eh? Remember, we're looking at f4. There's f4. There's the knight going to d to f2. Yeah, he played f4. Absolutely. Wow, this is looking good. This is looking good. And traded the bishops, and the bishops probably traded here. Looking up for white. Yeah, let's have a look. So takes. Yeah, he played it. Wow. Now you see, I have a problem here. So here's a typical problem is that you've played bishop back, he's played bishop c3, and then you've played the bishop back to d4. You've given white an extra move. You've given white an extra move. And there's f4, knight d2. We saw all this. We saw all this. Yeah, white's looking good. Yeah, this is looking good for white. I mean, it's still even Stevens, but looking good for white. All right, Jesse Palmer versus Ethan Samuels. Wow, we are in. So here's a quick question, guys: is this an end game or a late middle game? It is a nice question to you guys. Is this an end game or a late middle game? Yeah, it was a phone that went off, so definitely shame, Eugene. Sorry about that, mate. We feel for you. Next time, just leave your phone in your room or something. Don't take it with you. Yeah. So the easiest way to question whether this is an end game is, can your king start becoming active? And black's king is active, right? It's active. And if you play a move here, you can get here. This rook can go here. So I would tend to say we are leaning towards endgame play here, right? Maybe just exiting the 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 middle game phase. Um, but I think we're entering endgame strategy here, definitely. And here's something also interesting is you've got 2 pawns versus one here, and 4 versus 3 here. 1 minute ad, rip. So yeah, this is gonna be a grinding grind. It actually it's gonna be a case of who can play with their pieces better in the end game. That's what it's gonna boil down to. Right, let's go have a look at Nico versus Timothy. Oh, what happened here? Oh, this was that strange game. This was the strange game. You guys remember the Queen random. I don't know if Which one? Here. Sorry. Previous game. So bishop takes, rook take. No, because this. Ooh. Yeah, 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 I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at it now. Bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes. There is obviously knight c6 here. Um, yeah, the white king is not active. That is a problem. That is a problem. Hmm. I must admit, I do like the idea of this. I do like it. Don't know if it's enough because you've also got rook takes pawn here, and then playing the rook here and getting the rook back. Yeah, this is going to be a tough grind. I don't know what White's going to do here. This knight is nasty. All right, let's have a look here. Okay, so we got rook d4, and oh man, don't do that. I want to say Black's looking rather strong here. And again, I want to say he's looking strong because this bishop is out of the game, right? I think this bishop needs to come back to b7. This knight needs to come back to over here. This rook needs to come over here. Like, mm, he's looking strong. Strong for black. I prefer black's position over white's position. And here, I definitely want to play bishop b7 here. I think bishop b7. Yeah, lots of weaknesses. Lots of weaknesses. Yeah, Black's Nicker's doing well here. All right, let's look at Kleinschmidt versus Southey. Now, I know Southey to be quite an aggressive player back in the day. Wow, sure, F5. Don't know if I'd play F5 in that position, but okay. I mean, this is interesting. You've got oof, maybe knights here. Oof. This bishop doesn't have a place to go. It wants to go there, but the knight will take it. So he's gone knight there first. Interesting. Encouraging this. But now, if all of that happens, let's say knight takes, takes, bishop here takes, king takes. Again, we are flirting with the end game yet again. We are flirting with the end game yet again. And bishop here, rook here, double rooks on the file. The king can go stand on e6 and looking pretty nice. And I want to point out this is only move 9, guys. This is only move 9. I'm going to play bishop takes. I just want to see if he's going to play bishop here. Yep, instantaneously. And Saudi's a tricky customer with minor pieces in the endgame. Yeah, you can. But would it be ruining it that much? You'd just be opening another file for rook, to be honest. If this bishop retreats, then bishop here, king here. Yeah, it's very lethargic. It's very lethargic, if you ask me. Now, you see, I can tell you now immediately what what's the name is thinking now is G5. Saudi is thinking of G5 here. Or bishop e6, yeah. Either or. Either or. All right, let's go have a look at Len Chennai and Ismail Lagardine. I feel like Black's in trouble here. Why not Queen G6? Okay. Is Bishop B3 an option? I must admit, I was really looking at this. Oh, I'm curious. Is Bishop B3 an option? It is a slight option. It is a slight option. But yeah, they want the queen to come all the way back. Interesting. Rook G6. See, I think by playing Queen G4, you're helping white. You're helping white. Yeah, you can't take the knight. Rook G2, yeah. Tactics galore. I don't expect Ishmael to play. But my concern in this position now is you can play once queen goes back. Um, yeah, but bishop e3, bishop d3, d6, easy every day. And I can just play king h8 now. I don't know if f5 hanging is a bad idea because you can play queen and rook here, and you're hitting the knight, you're hitting here. King is very exposed. The problem is once this queen moves, this knight's going to f5. This is a problem. This doesn't work because knight takes, and then you've got f5. How's that for nasty? And also at bishop b3, you're helping king h8, which means the queen can swing behind and put pressure down here at some point. So you got to be careful. Tough. All right, let's look at Watu's game. Look at these pieces. Oh, don't they look so happy to be at home? The Dutch is fun, man. Was this a Dutch? This wasn't a Dutch. Dutch is fun. I love the Dutch. Hence F4, F5s. Oof, look at this. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this, but okay. But then you got this. This is looking rather juicy. Very endgame-ish. Very endgame-ish. This knight's going to go here to hit this pawn. To come here to go here. All right, let's look at Watu's game. Dutch is one of the only openings that tells your opponent that you're not playing for a draw. F4. What is black going to do here? I think it's almost time for a drinks break. The GM has already won his game. You can go back there and just look there. We looked at this. 6. Oh. Hey, nah. Yeah, that's over. Hey, nah. That is painful. Yeah, I'm going to leave this game on for a second. I'll be right back. Board 3. Sujay. Yeah, we were looking at Sujay earlier, Dodge. All good, man. All good. All good. All good. All good. Yeah, we're looking at Sujay. We're liking his position. I think we liked it earlier. I think here we were enjoying this position. Knight h4, bishop e7, knight f5. Okay, so you went d5 here. Okay, I thought knight here, but that doesn't work because of this. Yeah, so knight here first, then there, and you can't take here straight away because of this. But is it problematic? Check there, knight back, push, check, takes. Seems he forgot. It happens. It happens. Our students do tend to forget things. Yeah, I'm just shooting off. I've been on for a while. I'm just going to go get something to drink. And then D4, yeah. Oh, this is a it's a tough nut to be in, as they say. I'll be right back. Right. Okay, I am back. What is cracking on here? Oh, that's a nasty pawn right there. Especially when you get c4 in here. That is a nasty pawn. And you've always got these little tricks. Yes, I know the queen's defending, but there is that. Yeah, okay, we know about that. Are there any other results? Ah, what? Now, so this is the problem. So let's just go back here. So Kulasi finished his game at about 2:30, 3 o'clock this afternoon. He finished his game, and he had to play at 4. So definitely tired, and also having the black pieces was going to be a task. Oh, oh, that's not nice. Yeah, this is looking rather nasty. Oh, that's one. I don't know what that is. Oh, why? Why would you play knight d5? Knight d7. Now you're losing a rook. Yeah, no, you're getting thumped here. That's pure tiredness. Pure tiredness by black. Bit unfortunate. Let's go have a look at McInnes and Bonella again. Going to pop in over on that board. McInnes is holding his own here. Taking his time looking for the right move here. I mean, you can't. I mean, you don't really want to play the knight back here to defend. Maybe you need to take. Queen takes. This g5, this pawn is just in no man's land. It's going to die at some point. And I think Banana is starting to put the squeeze on in this position. Starting to put the squeeze. All right, let's look at Sujay. Yeah, Sujay we know is looking good. It's just castled. C4 is going to come into play at some point. Now this is looking good. This pass pawn is going to be a problem. That pass pawn is going to be a massive problem for black in the long run. How did CJ do this? All right, well, let's go have a look. So, right there, takes, takes, and then there, castles. That's how you did it. Got rid of the bishop. Very cleverly done, actually. Very cleverly done. Very cleverly done. Very cleverly done, actually. You know, really good chess, actually. Really good chess. You just gotta take your hat off when you see guys taking a tough position and finding the move. No, no, not easy for White at all, Dodge. Absolutely. But what you got to give credit where credit's due. You've got to get to positions like this. And, you know, let's be honest. Knight takes bishop, knight takes, and getting this position in particular, I mean, that is good play. And then on top of it, look at the time, 40 minutes to 55. Now, Matfi is a player in form. He's played very well over the last year, so he's a player in severe form. And you've got Sujay, who's up and coming and doing very, very nicely himself. And you're putting your opponent on time pressure. And that is, in a 1990 game, time pressure is everything. Because remember, you spend a lot of time analyzing a lot of useless information, as we all know. We can spend, a good 10, 15 minutes going down a line that we never see in the game. So Well, there you go. F5 came. You don't have to worry about it. It came. It's there. I still think you're going to play C4 here. I think you're going to play C4, allow F4, play bishop here, bishop C3, and say, right, let's play. Game on. Game on. Not game over, game on. Yeah, because overextending this square is not a concern. Target the e5 pawn. Bishop d2. So you don't like the idea of c4, bishop d2, bishop e3, then rook e1, right? Because at least I secure my d pawn. My bishop's got a nice square. It's hitting, and I've got the long diagonal on the a1 h8. Not really, unless necessary. I want to hold my pawn. What's this? I want to hold my pawn. I don't want to give it away. So if bishop b7, then yeah, I mean, yes, it's a tough position, but I think Sujay definitely. This is definitely dodgy student, right? He's obviously got telepathic communication going. Bishop d2, rook e1, bishop d2, rook e1. Telepathic commission here. we're going to go search him for devices, dodgy. No, well played, bishop d2. Going with dodgy's idea, rook e1, obviously. Putting pressure on the e pawn. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, different ideas, different strokes for different folks. I think that's the best way to put it, yeah? Um, but I'm pretty sure if we see bishop b7, we're going to see c4. I can't see anything else but c4 here. And then rook e1, bishop here. It's looking, what's the word, dodgy? Juicy. And again, putting Matfi under pressure. All right, let's go have a look at. I remember getting blown off the board by Sujay last year. No, 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 no. That was last year. Now you've got to return the favor, uh, IBXT. You've got to return the favor when you play again. Yeah. Don't worry, Dodgy doesn't know how to prep, man. It's fine. He just told us he's prep. It didn't go according to prep, so it's fine. You've got it. You've got it. Anyway, you got to enjoy some laughter. So Salima Tatu, yeah. So we still got the two pieces. The rooks aren't really active. That kid is very strong. Listen. Let's just take a step back and forget about chess politics for a second. Um, Keith is cruising. Yeah, no, he's absolutely cruising. Let's forget about politics for a second and let's admire the fact that a lot of our top juniors are actually good. A lot of and let's give credit where credit's due as well. Okay, because I don't think enough credit gets given um, in that sense. A lot of these kids that are doing exceptionally well have really good coaches in their corner. Whether they be South African coaches, whether they be international coaches, it doesn't matter. But they've got a really good coaching squad behind them. Um, so credits to the guys doing the work to get the youngsters to the levels that they get to. SA players are often underrated. Oh no, and I think also dodgy. The reason why we're so underrated is that you know, if you think of the European circuit, the American circuit, Indian circuit, um, when those guys play, they playing at high level all the time. In South Africa, you get one game where you've got to play one game where you've got to give everything to it, and then the next four games, it's a case of you should win, but then you're so bored because whatever, and then you lose. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, you can name the juniors, bro. Rafael Felix, Jan Carstens, uh, uh, Wolf. Um, what's the others? You've got Bardenhorst. Um, what else? I mean, the list goes. I mean, Charlton, Leverton. Man, the list just goes on and on and on. It just goes on and on and on. The kids are just so good out there. Um, and yes, money talks. Need to play big events. Yeah, I know for sure. How many rounds do they play? 9. Hey, Capedonian. It's been a while since I've seen you, buddy. How's it going? It's 9 rounds that they're playing. Um, yeah, look, I mean, money talks for sure. Um, but again, Dodge, you and me both know that until chess gets its house in order, sponsorships are not going to be flying in. I mean, you played in the days, maybe you didn't play in those days. Maybe it was just before your time, or maybe when you just entered. But Coca Cola sponsored nationals. An hour after the round started, you got a Coke. The next hour, you got another Coke. You know, I remember those days where Coca Cola was a sponsor. We are not getting those kinds of sponsors. And look, they sponsored Coke and they sponsored. So there was a lot um, going on, and it's as much as I want to switch that off. I hate that. We in all fairness, and people can say what they want. The fighting needs to stop. We understand that a lot of people don't have the expertise to do what they need to do. We get that. It's pure and simple that they don't have the expertise. And unfortunately, human nature is um, we don't like asking for help. We don't want help because we can do it. We're in charge. Get rid of that, guys. Get rid of that. There are 50 to 60 people around that will help move chess into the right direction. Definitely, there are lots of people that will help, but they won't help while there is fighting, while there is I'm in control attitude. The attitude should be what's best for chess, period. Not picking on anyone's names, not picking on anyone. We all know that when chess was taken over, it was going to be a long and hard job for whoever did it. Um, and it's a long and hard job. It's not easy. And hats off to the chessboard for trying everything they can. Absolutely. Making mistakes. Absolutely. Trying to reinvent the wheel. Absolutely. Why, guys? Why are we trying to reinvent the wheel? You got people in Cape Town running the Cape Town Masters. What an event to run! Fantastic. All I've heard is good feedback of the venue. The rounds are coming out timelessly. There's none of this waiting, waiting, waiting. Shouldn't be volunteers. Yeah, but again, I mean, I get you, Dodge. I get you. They shouldn't be volunteers, but where's the money going to come to pay them to be there? That's unfortunately the situation you're in. Um, and and again, I agree. They shouldn't be volunteers, but it's been volunteers. We've had volunteers that have done splendid job for chess. Um, we've also done. Um, we've also had people that have done horrendously any events they host. Yeah, look, if you get the right people involved, um, and not blowing my own horn, but running a big event is really not that difficult. if you've got all the cogs turning and not one person trying to do everything. You know, getting it's. I mean, I can go on that for ages and ages and ages. But look, at the end of the day, this event, there's been no. I've received no complaints from the outside world stating how bad it is or this or that. Uh, Day one in Zanzi was chaos and it went wildfire. You heard about it instantaneously. You didn't even have to be there, didn't even have to have students there. You knew what was going on there. Now, that there should be accountability for, right? You should be, like, for example, you cannot host any big event for the next 5 years. That should be the lesson, right? Until you can learn to run things properly, you don't get a big event for 5 years. And I'll tell you what, people will think twice about submitting to make money to go to get these events because if you stuff up, you don't get it again. Period. Um, but you know, we sidetrack here a little bit. Sidetrack. What happened in the Calvin Klaassen game? Is that transmission error or the opponent resigned? Oh, so the Calvin Klaassen was um, the cell phone went off, bud. Yeah, his cell phone went off, unfortunately. Well said, Andrew. Get all the cogs going, not power hungry peeps who want to control everything. Yeah, look, I mean, it's it's tough, man, because when you're in that seat of power, you do get a bit power hungry. I mean, we understand that, but be power hungry for the right reasons, right? Be power hungry for the right reasons. Be there for the kids, and be transparent. Be over transparent if you have to. You know, um, and use people that have been around, that know the history, that know the pitfalls, that know what happens. We're trying to reinvent the wheel. Why? Why are we reinventing the wheel? It's like learning to play the London, but you want to add your twist to it. No, you don't need to add your twist to it. The theory's there. Everything's there for you. So yeah, no, it is tough. It is tough. And again, it's hard for the people up there. It is hard. Say that to Jabova. We do not talk about Javova. It should not be allowed on a chessboard. Period. He should be shot in the head over a chessboard. But yeah, I mean, I can rant about that for days, man, for days. All right, let's go look at Charlton. And wow, Andre Skitter is putting the squeeze on the youngster. Putting the squeeze. Look at this position. And we spoke about this earlier. If he's still here, I think he might still be here. Yeah, Jan van Hof. We spoke about this position earlier, Jan van Hof. I mean, look at this. Okay, I must admit, I'm not a fan of Knight H1. Knight H1 is a bit. Wait, we'll use some what's those words? Some Gen X words. A bit sus. What's happening after Rook takes F7? Well, um, knight G6, knight D7. Knight D7 looks like the move that needs to be played. Oh man. Oh man. there, there it is. Rook takes F7. Andre Skits. I mean, I think, and I don't want to be too harsh on the gentleman, but I mean, I played Andre Skitter when I was a youngster, and I mean, he must have been in his 30s, back then. I mean, he must be in his 50s, 60s now. And to play at this level still, I mean, that's impressive, man. It's impressive to see guys like this playing like this. Ooh, I don't think Bishop takes Rook there was a good idea. I really don't think Bishop takes because isn't Queen H isn't Queen H4 dangerous? That's a good one, Judge. That's a good one. So this is interesting. Do you play G6? Do you play Queen takes? I think you play Queen takes, man. Because even if he plays this, you just play Rook in the way. Queen takes, Knight here, and you've got these three pawns for days. Yeah, Charlton's in a world of pain here. World of pain. All right, let's go look at Jesse Palmer and Ethan Samuels. Yeah, this is. No, this is drawn. This is drawn. Can't you just play knight here? Just play knight here. Pick up that pawn and just shake hands and call it a day. Yeah, there it is. So you got to watch out for this because he's going for check, but you just go king here. Play rook takes. So funny part is knight here, king here. If the knight goes back, king h6 should be fine. Should be fine. This is dwash. Let's look at Nico and Timothy. I'm confused here. I'm missing something here. This knight is just doing absolutely nothing. He needs to get this knight active. Maybe bishop b2. He is going to take here, but then rook takes. Yeah, it's better, but it's doing nothing over there. I want it to work. I wanted to come back. Here, here. Look at that. I mean, gee, can you imagine a knight standing on that square? This bishop is dead. It's a big fat pawn. It's just a big fat pawn. Big fat double pawn. Enjoy, Dodge. Have a good one, buddy. I'm sure you'll hear if Sujay wins before we do. Simon's going to be Nico's worst enemy. Here's the Salving game. There we go. Pawns all lined up. Now that's a bit lonely. He is a bit lonely. I'm so lonely. I have nobody for my own. Woo. Knight there is just nasty. Think he might be in a bit of a pickle here. What is happening here? Wow. Did that bishop... I'll still do it, man. I'll still sing some bangers, man. we'll probably have some tunes playing in the background next tomorrow. Find some tunes to play in the background. Just trying to be a little serious today, you know? Take it to the next level. Wow. So, are you telling me that this bishop over here made it all the way over here? This bishop went on a Tour de France. So let's have a look what happened here. So, yeah. Queen d2. In it came. Yeah. What time do I start tomorrow? I think the round's at 9. I'll double check. Let me check. I've got to find it. What time is the round tomorrow? Oh, there's only one round tomorrow. Yay! Only one round tomorrow. Crowd goes well. Okay, only one round tomorrow. So one round tomorrow. It starts at 9:30. So I say 9:30, but come on, guys. Let's be honest. We don't want to see the first couple of moves. We want to get into the nitty gritty. We want to see the fight is on, right? So I'll probably start anywhere between 9:30 and 9:45. Also, just depends what time my coaching is. You know, work comes first. Work comes first. Oh, thank heavens, only one tomorrow. Party time, party time. One round tomorrow. What do we do here? You see, I find these positions very boring. I know I shouldn't say that, but they're boring. They fall into the boring territory. It's so boring. We can sleep here all day. Yawn fest. No, this game. This game is boring, man. Yeah, what's he attacking? Like, seriously, like, there's no. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You subscribe, you don't have the ad problem. um, this knight on h4 just does not do it for me. This knight on h4 does not do it for me. All right, let's have a look at Watu. Watu seems to be in control, and yeah, he's comfortably in control. Again, look at this pawn. This pawn is just hurting all day long. All day long. Are there any results? No, no results. Well, let's go back to, we'll start at the beginning again. But, oh, hey, nah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. How did this happen? Wow. Was that all necessary? Uh, Going for a pawn and paying for the price. Oh, that's a bit unlucky. The problem is check and a mate. So Banana's going to pick that one up. Let's go back to Sujay. Dodgy's not going to be happy because C4 came in. C4 came in. I will say Sujay is playing this very, very well. Very nice game to keep an update on. Selena, Keith. Yeah, no, Keith is now opening up some serious punishment. I mean, rook takes, check, takes, and it's just, yeah, it's just pain. It's just pain. So much pain. Okay. Skitter, yeah, Skitter's on the group. I mean, knight here is coming. No, Skitter's got this. I don't foresee any problems for the white pieces here. Yeah, and I mean, I called this. I said this is drawn. You can't do that because the king's there, and we win the knight. Crazy. What a sneaky tactic. Take my pawn, I win your knight. Yeah, this should be drawn. This should be drawn. Wow. Okay, right. We eventually got the knight to c6. Yay! So did he play bishop g2? Yeah, he did. Bishop g2 takes, knight d2, pawn 2 takes, rook g4, rook e3, knight c6. And this is beautiful because you're threatening to play knight here with the idea of rook takes, knight check, pick up the rook. Beautiful, beautiful chess. Whoa. Nico is having a blinder first 2 rounds. Timothy is having a trouble. Timothy's having a trouble. Yeah, I said this knight was going to go in there and was going to cause trouble. And that's exactly what it's done. Here. Oh, pawn takes. I didn't even see. Pawn takes is so nasty. No. Bishop takes, rook takes, knight check, pick up the rook, and that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen, as they say. And that is all she wrote. Yeah, there it is. Rook takes. I'm telling you, rook takes straight away. Rook d4. Smack bang. Welcome to reality. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Southie in trouble. Klein Schmidt squeezing the life. Is this the boring one? Yeah, this was. You see, you said he was attacking, but look, he hasn't made too much progress. All his pieces are there. I mean, great to have all your pieces here, but oh, nothing, nothing for this. Maybe bishop h3, bishop g2, take. This knight, she's not happy. Not sure now. Yeah. I mean, we can have a look to see what the engine says. No harm in that. Yeah, White is crawling back. I mean, a point in White's favor, but really a point in White's favor. It's a yeah. Alrighty. So which of these games is like the one that's worth watching? I would probably say the Suje game, right? Suje game is the one that's got some meat in it. You know what I'm saying? What is just slowly getting better and better here. I mean, these pieces are going nowhere. This bishop's trapped. This bishop is hitting here, but it's got no support. Watu's looking good. So, yeah, I mean, that must have been mate, yeah? No, he just resigned. Okay. So let's have a look at let's stick on the Suje game because I think this would be the game of the round, I would assume. I'll be right back. Oh, back we are. Rook f6. Question is, how do you? You see, you can never push d4. Queen here. Is queen here an option? Or do you play rook e2, rook e1? That is the idea. Bishop d7, yeah. Yeah, the fortunate thing is that this rook is keeping the bishop here. That is that. But I mean, you need to play for something here. What are you going to play for? Where are you going to break? You're either going to break here or you're going to break here. Bishop c3, I think this move comes into play. That's why I would look at rook e2, rook e1, bishop c3. You get me? Rook e1, rook e2, bishop c3. It is. It is. That's why I say it's not this one. This wasn't the boring position. This wasn't. It was the other one. But you can understand it's a frustrating position from any player's point of view. This is frustrating. You want to absolutely crawl in your skin. What does black want? Um, what's black's plan? Yeah, no. That I mean, a very good question again. What does black want to do here? You see, that b5. I knew this b5 was coming. That b5 was coming. No, I mean go for broke is also it's an option, right? Going for broke is an absolute option, but I don't think it is. What are the time controls? They're playing 1990 plus 30. 1990 plus 30. Yeah, I think he has to. I think he has to play b4 now. Well, does he? Well, hold on. You don't mind fixing. Well, this is the problem, right? b4, bishop f4. Dodgy's back. Dodgy can't get away. Bishop f4, yeah, bishop f4 is nasty. Um, I mean, what? So let's just take a minute. What is Black going to do here? So got excited when I saw the position. It's lacquer when your students are playing well, they dodge. It's so lacquer. Um, so rook f e8, f bishop f4. Yeah, but okay. Rook f like that. But the thing is, here. Oh, rook here, bishop f4, then here. Okay, I see what you're saying. So you're expecting rook f8 here. You know what? I want to find an aggressive move for black here. Yeah, I'm looking at G5. I'm looking at G5. Bishop C3. Yeah, takes G5. Bishop here. I think this is crazy. Queen G3 is also nasty, Jan van Hoff. Yeah. You know, I think the I think the issue here is that black can't overextend now. I don't think there's an aggressive way forward for black. I think it's one of those positions where black has to consolidate. Yeah, no, the clock. Look, Sujay's done well. Put in pressure on the clock. Absolutely. Clock is also key here. But what I will say, guys, I'm hoping that the Sujay game finishes quickly because I want to end the stream. I'm only staying for the Sujay game. I'm just looking if there's any other results. Yeah, so that Palmer Ethan's game with that Rook Knight story draw as expected. All the other games are pretty dominant. Andre Skitter is winning. Keith is winning. It's actually just the Sujay game that is in the balance. And I say in the balance. Obviously, Sujay is slightly better, but of all the games, I'm going to cheat. Where can we find the games? Here. Which one was the Dutch game? I can go look at it for you quickly. I can't remember there was a Dutch position. Which game was it? Was the Dutch game? We can have a look at the Dutch game. Which one was the Dutch game? Do you remember? Which board? We can have a quick Swiss. I know, Dodgy. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to see what the engine says. uh, Rook F7, Bishop C3, E4. Yeah. See, I thought this E4 was so it's Rook F to F7, Bishop C3, E4. Yeah. I don't normally look at the engine, guys, but in this position, A little bit of assistance doesn't hurt anyone, right? Andre's Skitzer game is kind of crazy, good. All right, we're going to have a look at it. Yeah, but this is. Okay, so let's have a look here. Time is of an issue. Yeah, but I mean, again, you just simply G3, G4, G2, G6, G. Okay, can't play G6 yet, but the idea is just simply push the pawn. No, there's no counterplay for black. No, white is just dominating. White is just dominating this game. Again, well played by Andre Skutter. Absolutely well played. I'm sorry. I'm going back to the Suje game because this is okay. So there you go, Dodge. He actually played, but now I think you can still play this Bishop C3. No. So that's interesting. They don't want Bishop C3 here. They actually want B4 and Queen H5. How's that for some analysis for you guys to look at? I mean, I wanted to play Queen H5 ages ago, to be honest. But then again, I like to play things out of turn, right? I like to have a good position and throw it away. Yeah, have a good position. I worked so hard, but now you can have it. No, it's not easy for white. But here's the beautiful thing, Dodgy. He's got 40 minutes to find something. He's got 40 minutes to use his time and find the move. Rogolf will only have 8. I'm more interested, can I be honest? I'm actually more interested in this B4 move, to be honest. Because what is the plan after you play B4 pawn takes? What's the plan here? Is it bishop E3 for C4 and march the? Oh, I'll go look at it. No, this is going to take a while. Which one? Lynn Journal. This one. Was this a Dutch game? No, this isn't a Dutch game. It's not a Dutch game. Oh, that's why you thought it was a Dutch because F5 came in. I get you. I get you. Okay, now I'm with you. Now I'm with you. Yeah, so it wasn't a Dutch. I thought I didn't see a Dutch in the. I mean, I would have stayed on the game for a bit longer if it was a Dutch. I know the Dutch. Dodgy doesn't like the Dutch, but I like it. My favorite weapon in the whole world, the Dutch. And you know the funny thing is, I know a Dutch player who doesn't play the Dutch. Then again, I'm an Englishman, and I don't play the English, so I'm a confused Englishman. I play the Dutch. CK, yeah, yeah, Dutch, definitely CK. Not exactly updated. We are going to convert you to the Dutch, Jan van Hof. We're going to convert you to the Dutch. And Dodgy's like, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Oh, yes, I do play the London now. You're right. So I am patriotic. I've got my English in me, my London and my Dutch. Yeah, you're right, Dodge. Absolutely. But every now and again, I get a bit skewered and I go for the birds. So where does that land me? Did I fly away? Oh, Dodgy, I'm going to send you something quickly. Check this. I played a league match last night. Check this game out, dude. You will be impressed. I'm like a bird flying away. Where is it? Wait. I can do this. Uh, uh,
going to play one of them. I think he'll probably more likely play b4 than queen h5, but yeah. No copyrights are infringed making this. Yeah, the problem with bishop c3 is he's going to play rook e8 straight away. So you gotta mix it up, you know. You gotta throw caution to the wind. Oh, is that it? Oh, is that it? That can't be it, surely. The idea of here, 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 and then push the pawn. Interesting. Queen g3 and bishop c3. You're determined to get your queen g3 in, eh? What do you say to queen g3, Dodge? Oh, that's what we should do. We should get Dodgy to tell us what he thinks his player is going to play. Eh? Remember, queen g3, rook e8, bishop c3, f4. F4. Yeah, f4. F4 is killer. F4 is killer. I think 80% of us would be capable of doing a Jan van Hoff. Absolutely. Sophie, sorry, that is funny. That is funny. Hey guys, thanks for joining for the stream, man. I really appreciate you guys sitting in, watching, and chatting. It makes it a little bit easier to commentate on the games, and I hope you enjoy the commentary as well. I'm going to be streaming a bit more. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be streaming this event. Um, Queen H5! Queen H5! Where's Dodgy? Where's Dodgy? I haven't been streaming, to be honest, Jan van Hoff. Yeah, I do agree with you, Abel. Is that in a position like this, you don't know if you're winning, right? You know you're good. You know you're good, but are you good enough? That is the question. And there it is. Where's Dodgy now? Where's Dodgy now? Sure, but I am taking some strain here. All right, let's have a look at what the engine says. Okay, so Queen H5, Rook Fe8, F4, F4, baby, F4. So Queen H5 is to create space for the pawn to go to F4. Beautiful, eh? What's that? Clearing the line. Clearing the line. Oh, I wonder if I should tell you guys. Or should I wait? Queen h5 was top engine move. Absolutely, yeah. Queen h5 was top engine move, yeah. I cheated. So come on, let's get f4 in. If you played Queen f5, you must have looked at f4. Um, yeah, so one of the reasons why I wasn't streaming so much was I was completing a chess book. I have completed writing a chess book, and it's now Rodriguez. Yes, your timing is impeccable, Rodriguez. Your timing is impeccable. How you doing, brother? And it should be. I'm hoping that it will be launched at the end of January, but it looks like more mid Feb and Feb. I'll be launching my book, so I'm quite excited about it, and it's to help all. So if you guys do buy it, please. Oh, what's it called? What's it good? I've been good, man. I've been good. It's so good to see you, man. It's so good to see you, Rodriguez. So good to see you. What did I name the book? Hold on. It is Journey to Your Chess Mastery. Journey to Your Chess Mastery. That's the name of the book. Journey to Your Chess Mastery. Is the book 200 pages on the bird? I did threaten the bird and the duck. I don't have enough energy to write on the bird and the Dutch, to be honest. No, so what's the best way to explain this book? So it will take you from a beginner player to a tournament player, effectively, where you'll be able to play tournaments. It teaches you the complete in and outs of tactics. So the tactics that are in the book are deeply covered and broken up and explained, and even the answers to the quizzes are explained at the back. So if you got the answer wrong, the explanation is there to explain why it works and what's the purpose and all the rest of it. So the idea is parents can, Queen H4 was weird. Because I thought, I, I really thought that F5 was going to be looked at there. So basically, parents can buy the book and go through it and learn to play the game. At the same time, they can teach their youngsters. Schools and teachers that don't know anything about chess can go through the book. They'll know about chess and they'll be able to use that book to teach their kids to play. So yeah, that's the story behind why I've been quiet on the streams. But I'll be back. I'm back this year. Back with a bang. Writing a book takes a lot of effort, man. Holy moly. Not for the faint-hearted. Okay, but now can't I just play bishop takes a5? Yeah, I'm looking at this. Why can't we just take it? It doesn't want it. It doesn't want it. It wants bishop c3. Oh, bishop c3 with bishop here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a poison pawn, lads. It's a poison pawn. It's a poison pawn. By the way, while we've been going on about this, has anyone noticed that Matsvy's time's on 4 minutes? Bishop C3, he's played it. What a genius this little one is. And that is one juicy square on the E5. B4 traps the bishop. Yeah, no, it's a poison pawn. You can't take it. Yeah, Sujay is playing this very, very well. Very, very, very well. Yep, the bishop's a monster on E5. I would still play bishop E5, yeah. No doubt. Oh, I see the dilemma. He's aiming for this. But is that a problem? Bishop E5 takes, rook takes. Oh, 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 that is nasty. Queen G3. Looking at rook takes. Take my pawn. I double dare you. I double dare you. Take my pawn. Rook takes, and there is trouble on G7. Beautiful. But now the problem is you've got bishop F5. Bishop F5 is a problem here. I don't think I care actually. Bishop F5, rook takes, pawn takes, rook takes. I've still got pressure, and I've got the pass pawn, and my rook can go here. Queen G3 is a sneaky move indeed. Yeah, we'll start the stream at 10 tomorrow, guys. I want to know, could we have, I want to know, could we have played rook takes? Oh, no. Yeah, rook takes e4 is a move. Rook takes e4 is definitely not one of the best. I mean, it's third, but there's not much difference there. Queen e, bishop e5 they like as well. So yeah, this is still good. I mean, it's like the exchange, but you got the advanced pass pawn. Remember that. So it's not so bad. Yeah, this is tough. I mean, the move to play here is rook a1. That's the move to play here. but he's not going to see it. I think he's going to look at this move. Queen takes c5. Told you. Human move is to take that pawn. But this is still okay because even after here, you've got bishop takes here. Queen c5. Yeah, it's still fine. Queen c5 was just the natural queen move. Bishop takes a5. But now the problem is you've got some problems here. Wait. Isn't that nasty? Oh, he's got rook f7. It's got rook f7. 30 seconds. They get 30 seconds increment. I think you must play bishop takes a4. Just checking if there's any other results. Yeah, Nico beats. So Nico Martin beat Savafi. Andrew Saldi went down. And the other two games are still playing. Come on, play bishop takes a5. You might be looking at queen takes a5 here as well. Oh, no, I don't have students playing in this one, Rodriguez. My student played in the Nzanzi tournament in December, and she got 6.5 out of 7. She actually jumped 120 rating points, which is pretty good. So I'm very proud of her. Yeah, I also think queen takes a5 lets go of the initiative slightly. I think the queens have to stay on the board, which is why bishop takes a5 is better. And this pawn here, this pawn is nasty. It's only weaker because the black squared bishop is stronger than the white squared bishop. And remember, also what you've got to take into mind, g5, f4, this pawn is weak. So I think bishop takes is key here. Yeah, it's coming. g4, f5 is definitely coming. Bishop takes a4, boys. Top move by Sujay. Look at that time, boys. Look at that time. 2 minutes. And this tells you that black is under immense pressure. One 100%. Oh, you're off, old man. See you in the morning. Yep, I will do that with pleasure. Yes, the shoulder of mine is killing me. The shoulder. That sympathy is real. Yo, I almost said let's play Queen C6 and drops the bishop. Whoopsie. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Bishop back here, maybe. Yeah, the problem is that is, oh, if he takes that, you take the bishop. Yeah, d6. Yeah, d6 is played. And remember that the pawn is only 2 squares away. Sacrifices are all there. G5 now. So no, 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 no. Just play F5. Yeah, I mean bishop C7 is nice. Holds that. Bishop C7, then F5. Problem is that we are starting. No, but remember the bishop on F, even though it looks passive over here, the queen's out of the game, the bishop's out of the game, the rook is out of the game. This rook will be out of the game. So bishop c7, as though even though it looks passive, is still relatively decent for you, and you threatening to play this, and you're threatening to play this, and you're threatening to play this. I also want to point out, look at this. Here, queen there, queen there. Rook's in trouble. This queen can't move. Bishop c7 secures the fact that the queen on a6 can't move. All black's pieces are tied up. All black's pieces are tied up. I would play this, eh? I would so play rook takes. Oh, okay, you got to be careful. Rook takes, 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 and then you've got queen a1 here, check. So it doesn't quite work. You know what's nasty? Queen d5. Queen d5 is nasty. You've also got queen c, queen e5, and then queen d5, because then you're picking up this pawn. If you play g4 now, I can take the pawn straight away. So queen e4, rook e8, queen e5 check. Maybe. Bishop there, queen here. Again, nice consolidating move, queen d2, but what was better? Queen e5. Queen e5 was definitely a move. Rook f2 is difficult to see. Rook f2 is difficult to see. Queen e5 makes more sense. Yeah, you don't have to check straight away. I suppose Rook F2 now. Oh, he stole the pawn. Beautiful. Stealing the pawn, G3. Sure. He is playing this super well. You mustn't play fast now because his opponent's got less than a minute on the clock. Look at that queen on A6, doing absolutely nothing. Sure, man. I'll see you tomorrow at 10. King H2. Yeah, he's up 2 healthy pawns. Remember, this pawn is still deadly, though. The pawn on D4 is still deadly. Temptation. Yeah, but it'd make it difficult. The rooks are dangerous. If there were two connected pass pawns, easy. Yeah, rook takes. What's the threat? Rook takes. Then rook here. But I think you can play rook there, but then rook check takes, bishop check, pick up the rook. I'm sure you can play rook takes pawn, yeah. Yeah, rook takes pawn. Gotta play it. Yeah, but I think if you play rook takes rook h5, then rook here, bishop there. Let's see. Let's see this. Here, 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 h4. And there's your exchange that you're looking for. Takes, rook takes, and you're good. Absolutely fine here. The pawn is winning you the game. But you've got to see it. Well, I mean, this, this, and here is pretty human. The h4 move is the catch. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that move too much. Okay, so Keith has won his game. Watu won. Lin Shinner won. So black, is that black or white? Check. Yeah, black won this game. Sully lost. Mika won. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, no, this is too easy. Bishop here. All there. I would have just played bishop here. But yeah, white is completely winning that. I suppose now you can play it. He's slow playing this position. They got 30 seconds increments. Every time they make a move, they get 30 seconds. I think okay, he's looking to play that. Maybe just play rook here. Just hold the position. Yeah, it's time to trade off some rooks. Why not? I don't see why you can't play g5 here. G4.
Attention, we are being followed.
Shot for the follow, Elbix. Yeah, just g4 here. See, the reason why I don't like that move is because of this. I think that's a mistake. Oh, but if you go here, I'm going to go here. Yeah. D7 looks pressing, agreed. I would so play this move. B4. But, I mean, you could also play rook e3 here as well. Time is playing, and there's going to be a blunder here somewhere. Sure, this is tough. So he's looking to go here. Come around the back. Doesn't Queen C6 work here? Oh, this pawn. All the games are finished. Still 1 point to Sujay, slightly ahead. Queen D4 has got to be the move here. It shouldn't be a draw because of the extra pawn. These two pawns shouldn't give it a draw. But Matley is definitely playing for that. I don't know about B3. I don't like B3. I mean, I get B3. What he wants to do is put his queen here. Surely this is the move. Now, Black's played really well, but I think Rook here. I think that evil egg will give you a +2. No, it's not. Rook E2. I think H4 was the problem in this position. If you had played G4, different story. He's got to play King H2. Does he? Can he take? No. No, King H2 is the only move there. Now you got to be careful. There's mates here, hey? There's mate there, so you got to be careful now. Hey, formerly Anti, how's it going? So this idea is not going to work. Okay, Queen C2 now. Queen C2 because you can play Queen takes here. Can you? Yeah, there is formerly Anti. There's definitely tournaments in PE. Just Queen C2. And the reason being is takes, takes, takes. How are you stopping that? I don't know offhand, dude. If you're here tomorrow, I'll have answers for you. If you're here tomorrow, I'll have some answers for you. I'll get hold of some people and find out who's the best to get hold of. In fact, I've got your username. I can message you privately. Whoops. Yeah, but she's not in South Africa at the moment. Can't you just take that pawn now? Yeah, rook takes. Rook takes, bishop takes, queen takes. Game over. Is he going to see it though? Oh, rook a4. I mean, I understand rook a4, but I wouldn't have played rook a4. Ooh. Rook takes. Check. Oh, that's a blunder. Is it? Rook takes, takes, check, king here, takes, takes, push pawn. Yeah, that's a blunder. Rook takes, pawn takes, rook check, king here. Not rook takes f3, you mean? Even this works. Rook takes, bishop takes, queen takes. But it's rook takes, pawn takes, rook check. If he goes there, you've got queen takes, and it's over after. Oh, queen takes, the rook's there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because then he takes, rook takes. No! No! This is making this very hard. Okay, rook a5. That must be the move. Rook a5. Come on. Play rook a5. Rook a5 and it's all she wrote. Yeah, but rook a5, rook d1, queen takes d1 straight away. So if you play rook a5, rook queen takes, bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. Game over. And we don't even have to take this pawn. We can just push this pawn. And it's over. Come on, rook a5, Sujay. Come on. Pin. No. Oh, okay. I don't think you needed to bring the king in here, to be honest. Oh, that's why he did it. The idea is to take here, or to take here and then take here. He wants to play rook takes rook, queen takes, and then take here. That's his plan. Take the rook. Take the bishop. Takes, 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 takes. Here. Game over. Game over. Because you're going to push this pawn and then push this pawn. This is just to stop this pawn from getting here. Come on, see it. See it. I mean, you've even got this, this, and the possibility of that to play if you want to. But just play this. Bang, 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 bang. Is he going to play rook takes f3? Come on, CJ. Rook takes f3. Oh. But he hasn't played that exchange the whole time. I don't see why you would play it now. Yeah, knew it. Knew he was not going to play it. Why not play this? Must play queen takes. Must play queen takes. Surely play queen takes. Oh, you know what? He's going to play pawn takes because he's going to push his pawn all the way through. That's what he's going to do. Rook takes bishop. If he plays rook d1, you play rook takes bishop because you're stopping mate. And you're still threatening the queen. That's clever because he's looking for this. He's looking for this. Okay, but if you go queen, if you go a6, yeah. Oh, maybe now he will take the bishop. Okay, take the bishop now. Surely take the bishop now. Okay, why a6 here? Oh, a6 to pull the queen to push the pawn. Come on. Come on. You've got the passer. a6, let's go. So a6, queen takes, d7. It's over. It's removing the guard. Removing the guard. Because the guard's defending d7, so you're moving it away so you can push here. Deflection, removing the guard. The question is he going to see a6? He's missed so much in this last period. It can only be he's tiring as well. Yeah, but he was also thinking when he had the opportunity to play rook takes f3. Come on, play a6. Play the winning move. Yeah, but remember, you've been sitting there for 4 hours. You've been sitting there for 4 hours. He must be exhausted now. Remember, he's still a kid, guys. We forget that they're still young. Come on, a6, let's go. I don't think he's going to play a6. Yeah, true. True. Told you. No a6. Queen b1. Queen b1. Just take rook takes, yeah. He's fortunate he's always got rook takes f3.
Oh,
Rook takes, pawn takes, push pawn. Does that win? That should win. That should win. Rook takes f3 must be. Come on now. You have to play rook takes f3. Come on. Oh, he's done it. Oh, he's done it. Here comes d7. Game, set, match. Well done. Eventually, he plays rook takes f3. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The pressure definitely told there, but wonderfully played now. Taking f3. He played it. Absolutely phenomenal stuff by the youngster. GG. Absolutely. Absolutely GG. Now queen. Queen would check. Yep, has to play that. Well done, Sujay. No, game of the round, Sujay versus Matley, but he did miss a lot. Oof, he missed a lot. Beautiful, beautiful. Get your king in there. Get your king in there. That's ooh, yeah. Just play it there. But he's got that. But that's fine. Then he's got that. Just push the pawn. Okay, I'll take the pawn. Whatever tickles your fancy, I would have just pushed the pawn. And now it's just a case of swapping queens. Don't take it. Queen takes pawn. Queen takes pawn. That's the move you want. Beautiful. Now you can play pawn takes. Oh, blunder. Bye-bye, queen. Bishop takes queen. Bishop takes queen. Bishop takes queen. Ah, that's it. That's it. Sujay's done it. Blunder. It was coming. It was coming. That should be all she wrote. Black should resign now. Black should resign now. No idea. Clock's still ticking, but he should resign. That or we're going to see the clock run out. One of the two. Nah, Sujay played this very well, Abel. He played this very, 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 very well. He missed a lot, but he played this very, very well. I hope he's not going to just sit there for 3 minutes. Yep, resignation on the table. And that's us for tonight, guys. Sure, what a game. Sujay, well deserved winner of the day. Brilliant game. Brilliant game. Yeah, I wouldn't. Ratings in South Africa are just not not as clear cut as that at all. But yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 o'clock when all the games are out of the opening and ready to go. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow.